started typing one day. I bought some paper and put it in the typewriter and wrote a little introductory chapter, which was not necessarily intended to be a book. I just kept imagining one thing after another until 250 pages later, there seemed to be a novel there. I chose the name Mitch Roberts from my favorite movie actor, who's Robert Mitchum, and I just turned them around. The second thing about Mitch Roberts was that he was a baseball fan, so I chose to put him across from Lawrence Stadium, where his heart resides. He kind of resides where his heart is, and I think that's a good thing to have a character do. The imagination is actually in these keys here. It's not in your mind. Everybody has a perfectly good imagination. They just don't use it. And I honestly believe that if everybody sat down and began to type, there would be an equally valid imaginatory scheme emerge on paper for everybody. The first 3 books that I wrote were overblown exercises in ridiculous stupidity. I didn't know then what I know now, and that is that you need to revise and correct and cut, and don't let yourself be too impressed by your own work.
They've sold real well to mystery fans and also people who aren't interested in mysteries but just want to read about Wichita and how he's presented it with the hard-boiled detective sort of theme. I think they're wonderful. I love them. I think they've gotten better. Each one's I've liked better than the previous one that I read, so I'm really looking forward to the new one. When people come back and after they've read one, come back for the others. And he has one forthcoming in June, I think. We have a list of names that people are already ready for it to come in.
This is not great art, but it's still very difficult. It's difficult to make a thing, even a private detective story, good, enjoyable, fast-paced, well-written, and slick, and that's hard work. So I have sold every book I've ever written, which is fortunate. Maybe not for the reading public.